whoever got on the wrong side of you, your spirit guides they are not okay with it. They're mad. I can feel it. They're saying, not on our watch. Because this person that did this to you feels like they've got away with it scot-free. They're taking no accountability for what they did. They don't have regret in what they did at all. And there's this feeling of them, not just feeling like they got away with it, but feeling that they can come back and do it again. And you're going to accept it. Your angel guides are coming through that, no, we're protecting her now. Now it's our time to protect. Look, trauma bonding. You trauma bonded in this connection with this person. There was an addicted relationship that really started with both of you having unhealed trauma. You have been in a twin flame connection with this person. You both have a little bit of similar backgrounds in the sense that you have trauma in your childhoods. One, I think, honestly, it feels like it's this kind of from both parents as well. I feel like you didn't get the best pick of parents for both of you, and it's made you trauma bond in your relationships. It's a very toxic connection that existed within you both, and I know you're fighting your way through it. And for some of you that are watching this, you're going to feel like you've already come through it, but I feel like this person really feels like they want to come back around, and this is what's got your angel guides peeved off. I can't swear. If I could swear, the air would be blue right now, trust me, because they're saying no, it's not going to happen. I feel that you are, or you have broken those chains of trauma bonding, but what's happened is in that they can feel that you've broken the chains, and their demonic energy and narcissistic energy, which is demonic energy, you know, this is coming from a spiritual worker here and also a trained therapist and counselor. Narcissism is demonic energy. So that little demonic energy that they have can feel that you're moving on, can feel that you've overcome the trauma bonding, and they're going to try and come back in. Do you want them to come back in? Are you over it? You have to feel that you're over it for it to truly be over. And I'm not on about over when they're not there. I mean over when they try. Guys, my name is Grace from Which of the British. Make sure you're following the right YouTube account. Be careful of fake accounts. Subscribe here. If you subscribe, you'll always get my videos. Which of the British is spelled with no extra letters, no extra numbers. Okay, so, and I will never DM you, reach out to you, contact you saying I have a message for you. If you ever want to book with me and speak with me, have a one-to-one with me, send me some questions, go to whichofthebritish.co.uk. Okay, or all the links are in my bio. So let's have a look. Yeah, I'm seeing the word karma, and I'm seeing it in like red. Reaching out. I told you, didn't I? They're going to be reaching out to you. They need you. Of course they need you, because they need your energy. Narcissists siphon off your energy because they're such a negative force and a negative spirit. They can't produce their own energetic field. They become like little black holes that slip into madness over time. If ever you've known a narcissist, I pray you will never come across one, although this person who this reading is for is one. What happens, and I mean know them for a lifetime, when a narcissist ages, they end up very alone, usually very sick with some kind of physical ailments. And that's because people get wise to their game. They get to see the manipulation, and they end up losing the people around them, and they end up very alone, very sick, and kind of slipping into madness, to be honest, because they just become an empty void. They can't feel themselves. So what happens is when they're reaching back out, this person, it's really a case of they need your energy to feed them, because what's going to happen is this karma is going to hit them, okay? And this isn't about, you know, I know some people will say, well, I don't want him to be hurt, I don't want him to feel pain. That's just not how it works. Karma is just the energy you put out, your intentional energy, not if we make mistakes, not when we F up, because we all do that. We're humans having a human experience, okay? We're souls having a human experience. It's going to happen. But if you're intentionally trying to cause disruption and pain and suffering, you're really sending out bad karma to the universe, bad energy, and that just has to come back. It's just the way that it works. So when this karma hits them, they are going to come back to you. Okay? They're going to reach out. Are you strong enough? They're going to say they're sorry. They're going to say anything they have to say to pull you on board. They don't mean any of it. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subscribing, guys. And let me know in the comments. Like sudden change. It will be out of the blue. But their karma's going to be out the blue. They're not going to see it come in. It's something around their business, their work. Fast. Look. You've got sudden change and you've got fast. This is quick. Like 1 minute they're okay, the next minute it's over. Done. And I think it's to do with their job. They're either going to lose their job, their career, something's going to come out which is going to ruin their career. You've got fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got luck in reversed. It's the ending of something as well. It's the ending of something for them. There's no coming back from it in their life. And I think that's going to scare them a little bit. Because they come through as a little bit cocky as well. Are they really cocky? You know, like self-assured, and they're magnificent. Because a narcissist drinks their own Kool-Aid. They believe their own lies, you know. Interesting. Karmic cycle. Oh, karmic cycle, look. And, you know, this karma is because they choose to repeat the patterns. They choose to repeat this pattern of being abusive, being mean, being spiteful. You know, they never once stop to think, is it me? Am I the problem? Do I need to change myself? I don't want to do this to other people. If you was to hurt other people, you would look and say, what is wrong with me that I'm hurting other people? I really need to take a look at this at some point. And I think that the age that they're at, they really should have got that memo by now. They are constantly repeating patterns. And I'm just going to show you something. See how you've got the bicycle there? Can you ever remember that when you're driving a bicycle? You know, when you were kids and people would stick no wheels, so you go ting. That's kind of like they're rolling along on their, you know, metaphysical bicycle and repeating their patterns, and the universe comes up with a stick and go, right? To say, not, this isn't physical, and I'm definitely not suggesting this. I'm talking, this isn't in a spiritual sense, to say, so you're not going to change, we'll make you change. And what happens when that happens? You come flying off the bike. And you're like, damn, I've got to do something. But I don't think they will. I think what they're going to do is automatically come back to you because you're a safe space, you're a giving space, you're a beautiful, empathic person, nurturing and caring. So they're going to come back to you. You have to be strong enough. And also, if someone never really breaks and lands, you've got Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Someone never really lands and falls and has to pick themselves up and work through that on their own and kind of face their mistakes. They're never going to learn either. So they're going to contact you. First of all, they're going to ask a friend about you. This is how you know the reading's for you. First of all, they're going to ask a friend about you. Ex coming back, that says. They're going to ask a friend about you, and then they're going to try and reach out to you on social media. Okay? So they do think about you, but the karma hasn't quite hit them yet. The karma's going to hit them. This is fast. This is like 3 to 5 days from you seeing this. You're going to hear about it. You're going to hear about it, and then you're going to hear about them. So it's going to kind of all of a sudden. So brace yourself. You don't want it, do you? I believe.